EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Activezlg Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. Inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 28-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. An even 40 yards.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
A gain of 14. First down.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. To the goal line and in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gotten better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Alert! Alert! Go!
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Pass the 6! Pass the 6! Here we go! Start!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
now they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
That's good for a Steelers.
79 Broncos.
First down. First
60
and 10
Mavericks.
at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now, the extra point. gets it through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Ready.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy.
Ready.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
49-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
A give. Here's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Warriors, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now return coming from the 7. Whoa.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
On the jump. No.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action now with Sanders. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
Come on. 19 side. 19. Mustang 19.
Here's Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd
Go.
and 2.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the give, it's Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Check that. Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
On this first down, it's Johnson. They converge on him quickly. We'll only get a couple. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cup 19. Here we go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. What a throw. Alvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point. Up and good. And the Steelers will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Sanders will throw it. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in for an important sack. Number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132 and a half. Now it's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on. Hey.
Now Sanders. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
42-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Yeah. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. To the right side, it's Judkins. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here comes the blitz. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And one of the Browns is in there. And yes, Cleveland able to retain possession. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, hey.
They'll begin here on the ground. Pass midfield to the 45. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. His second touchdown of this first half. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 out here. Let's go now. Not be lying.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass caught by Bond.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Look at the big man go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Ready, set.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. He's got his big tight end, Harold Fanning. Touchdown Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. So what a finish to his first half as they extend the lead. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jeremiah Lucy-Toromoa in on the stop.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's a gain of 3.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 30 yards. Here's Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Ready.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Sanders. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down. Here's Judkins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
13 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
Quick throw, taken in. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A short one that is popped by Fannin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, go!
They'll run it with Judkins. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
Okay, ready.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on. 7 back.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. This one caught it before. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Get it. Cougar night.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Hot 70. Hot.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Ready up.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And they'll take this down inside 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Back to 60.
First down.
Back.
It's a gain of 10.
Ready.
And the Browns first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Go.
They bring Judy in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Got it. Ready. Drop roll 80. Ready. Buffalo 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is brought in at the top. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
60 Vikings. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing again is Sanders. And that is Hush in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar nice.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. At the gun, here's a run of the gut. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 3.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a third down and 4.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! At Fryermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Steelers 52, Browns 29.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That one good for 8 dozen. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18, 5 it, Vikings, 18. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's kick 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Here we go.
2nd and 9.
Here's Sanders to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Okay,
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. The ball's out. And one of the Browns is in there, and yes, Cleveland able to retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Let's go now. Practice Pass the 60.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here with Johnson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down is looming. So, on fourth down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Play action, it's Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles, 79 Brook.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come 19! Come 19! Steady!
Now it's Sanders. He's going to look downfield once again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the coverage.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Come on!
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Second and 5.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.